Hi everyone, so I've just had a look at the new board games that have been announced over on the Warhammer community website, and I was really struck by just how much integration there is from other current products. So we've got Bladeborn, which is very much like Warcry with a bit of Underworlds thrown in. Then we have Fireteam, which has got a lot of elements of Blackstone Fortress in it. And then we've got Doomsday Countdown, the new Space Marine Adventures game, which has got a lot of Kill Team influence. So we'll start with Bladeborn. Now, this looks pretty cool actually. I'm not sure what the overall arc is for this going forward, but as you can see, there's a lot of influence from both Warcry and Underworlds. So if you can just ignore the blurriness of these images where I've zoomed in, we can see from here we have twist cards from Warcry, we've got dice from Warcry, and we've got tokens from Warcry. There's also card art, so the character cards that are used in Warcry can be seen here as well. Now there's hex movement on this board, so I'm just wondering if of all of those things that are on those cards, perhaps the movement option would transfer from hexes into inches of movement. So from Warcry we can see we've got an abilities table here, if that is indeed what it is, and just next to that you can see that there are tokens for the glory points, which are straight from Underworlds as well. So from Underworlds it seems to have taken the kind of glory point statistics along with the hex movement and that kind of thing, and most other stuff straight from Warcry. And then finally we look at the models. So we have basically got Underworld's warbands available for this game. So I'm wondering if this will lead us into this year's Tome of Champions for Warcry, which will be bringing all of those models straight in from Underworlds. Now, as we get more information about all of these projects, I'll obviously update this as it goes along. So I'll produce new videos for all the different news as and when it comes out. So if you're interested in seeing that, please drop a subscribe and I'll update you as and when. So moving on to Space Marine Adventures Doomsday Countdown. So this has got a few elements of Blackstone Fortress in it. So not only does it have the Chaos Cultists, which are only available as an expansion from Blackstone Fortress, but it also uses the hex-based movement from Blackstone Fortress as well, which is very good news for Space Marine Adventures because it means that this will probably give us the most versatile map system we've seen so far. I'm not exactly sure, but this blurry hex here also looks like it might be a grav lift also from Blackstone Fortress. So perhaps this game itself is fully set within Blackstone Fortress, given that it has got the Chaos Cultists and what looks to be the grav lift, as well as the hex-based movement. And then finally we've got Warhammer 40,000 Fireteam, which has got some Kill Team-esque things in it. So the main thing that's really linking me to Kill Team from this image is that obviously we've got those orange coloured cards which look very Kill Team-esque. Now obviously there's not much more to go on than that. We've obviously got hex-based movement here. We've got a few tokens there as well, but generally if you look at the cards that are on this image here, they show some unit cards for the individual people in the armies, and then it's got some other cards with some further information. The only other tentative link could be that it's got Space Marines and Necrons, which we know there's a lot of content out combining the two at the moment, but we have the Kill Team Pariah Nexus expansion which is coming out probably in the next 5 or 6 weeks or so, which maybe people could purchase this in order to bolster their forces over there as well. So that's it really. I've got no further information at the moment. If I dig up anything else, I will certainly let you know. All of this stuff is available for viewing on the Warhammer community website anyway, so everyone can draw their own conclusions. I have to say that I'm fairly excited by all of these. The Space Marine Adventures Doomsday Countdown, probably the least. I own the first two Space Marine Adventure games, and both of them are fairly dull to be fair, but not without their merit. Having said that, this will be the first Space Marine Adventure games which features miniatures for the enemy. In previous editions they have been covered by tokens, so this is the first time the enemy that you're facing, bearing in mind that it is a co-op game, this will be the first time you get to face up against other models on the board. But that's it from me for now, so I will come back with any more information as and when it's released. This all looks pretty good and I'll definitely be keeping up to date with it, with a likely purchase of all three. Just need to work out exactly where Doomsday Countdown goes. But drop a subscribe and I'll see you all very soon. Take care.